Amen.
Brother Abraham came to Akron a number of years ago. In fact, I'm trying to remember what year you all moved here. It seems to me as though I can hardly remember a time when your family hasn't been with us, hasn't been serving the church in Akron. Certainly he spent his last years with us, and so we got to appreciate him in many, many ways. We saw him in good health. We also saw him as his health began to fail and his health began to wane. But there's several things I have always appreciated about Brother Abraham, which has never changed, in spite of the fact that outwardly his condition changed and his health changed. And many things have been touched on already, but of course one thing, I think everybody who knew him can remember the joy he had in the Lord.
Amen.
He was a man who did not allow circumstances to change the way he touched the Lord and he enjoyed the Lord.
Amen.
You know, like Jimmy here, the smile is the way I remember him. It's a very good picture.
Amen.
Even when he was ill, and the medication and the treatment he was taking changed his outward physical appearance, his smile was there.
Amen.
His enjoyment of the Lord was clear. I mean, there was no doubt but that the Lord was real to him. There was no question. I don't know if how many of us could pass through what he passed through and still keep that joy.
Amen.
But my prayer is that many of us would follow his pattern, and many of us would be able to say, Lord, you are my Lord to the end, no matter what.
Amen.
The other thing I remember about Abraham, which I really appreciate, and I think, again, is a pattern to us, is his love for people. You know, he didn't love the church in some abstract way. He didn't love the church in some institutional way. He didn't love the work, as we call it sometimes. He loved people.
Amen.
To him, the church was made up of individuals. And caring for people was the way he expressed his love for the Lord and his love for the church. The Lord told Peter, if you love me, care for my sheep.
Amen.
Abraham exemplified this. His love for the Lord was always displayed in his care for individuals.
Amen.
There are many people who one by one were touched by Brother Abraham, Sister Lily, or your whole family. Probably names whom I do not know. Many times it was done in private. Many times it was done in a way where it did not cause acclaim or not cause appreciation because nobody knew. But I know some, and I'm aware of the fact that he gave himself in ways which helped people grow as Christians, helped people come to the Lord in the way of salvation, and then once they were saved, brought them forward in their Christian walk. Again, coming back to the Apostle Peter, he wrote 3 words in the New Testament, which I've always liked. It says, love the brotherhood.
Amen.
Peter didn't say love the church, he said love the brotherhood. And the difference is only that you can love the church in a very institutional way. But loving the brotherhood is very personal.
Amen.
And I believe that Brother Abraham's life exemplified just this. And I believe that the greatest gift God can give to the body is to give him someone who loves man, who loves people.
Amen.
You know, we overappreciate many gifts, but the gift of loving people is sometimes a small gift that we don't appreciate enough. I believe Brother Abraham exemplified this. So we're going to miss him greatly. You know, he served the church in Akron in sometimes open ways, but many times in hidden ways. But he never failed to care for people the whole time. I don't care how sick he was, I don't care how he was feeling. It was displayed in the way he was with individuals. So I personally will greatly miss him. And Sister Lily, I'd like to say, if there's anything we can do for you or your family, we want to be here for you. And my prayer is that you know, that your sons would remember the positive things. You know, it's easy to remember the hard things when you're growing up, but I hope they remember the positive things.
Amen.
And I trust that the pattern he displayed would become their pattern, and actually I hope it becomes my pattern and everyone's pattern. Anyway, I appreciate the self-sacrifice that he and you have given to the church.
Amen.
Amen.